Hey guys, this is going to be a video here where I just give my first impressions on Der Eisendrache. So the first thing that I gotta say is I love it. I mean, I love all the zombie maps they come out with. Zombies is great. So I'll try to be a little bit objective in this, but overall, like I said, I enjoyed it. So I always like zombies. I overall like it, but there are ways that they can always improve it. But the one thing I just gotta say that I love, and I haven't really noticed this, is the quicker setup. I remember how in Shadows of Evil, people would always talk about how, oh, this is awesome, but, you know, there's a lot to set up. And I used to be like, well, that's not bad. But now, when I realize doing it quick under Eisendrache, I'm like, wow, this is quick, and this is nice. Like, you don't have, it's just getting the bows, essentially. Bow and arrows. I haven't gotten the gravity spikes yet, so I need to still do that. But the quicker setups are nice. I gotta say that. So, that's something that I really enjoyed. And an extra thing too that they put in that I enjoyed is the snow. I love the snow, man. I gotta tell you, man. Like, ooh, the snow is great. I wish it would snow 24/7 through 65, but maybe it's good that it doesn't do that then. Never mind, because that's a little bit foolish. But anyways, no, I love how it snows in Der Eisendrache, so that's a plus sign there. I know some people they like the sun. I'm not against the sun. I need the snow. Just give me the snow. Another kind of get back more on topic here is the bows. The one thing I liked about that, well, hold on. With the bows, I felt like I liked the whole like shooting and the idea, and it was just creative. But I hope that they can just try to find ways to balance it more, just because everyone just kind of goes on the lightning bolt, and I get it. Like, you know, it makes sense, but I hope they can go to some balancing stuff. I've heard they've actually kind of buffed Deadwire too with one of the gun effects, so hopefully they can do something like that with the bow. Another thing too, off the bat, is I noticed they brought the Panzer, or the Bioshock zombie as I like to call him. One thing I'm glad is they've nerfed him a bit to where he doesn't grapple on you, so that's one thing that's perfect. I don't mind having him back as long as he doesn't grapple onto me, and then I just get quadruple tapped along the way. And then finally, the last thing I want to talk about is how I've kind of noticed in these zombie maps, they've been having a tendency to just revert back to some old zombie like things that where they take some of their old ideas and revert them back, and I'm not that's okay. Like, well, to be honest with you, I'd actually prefer if they just didn't do that. Like, to give you an example, you know, in Shadows of Evil, the Beast mode, that's clearly Spirit mode from Mob of the Dead. You know, feeding the dragons, and Der Eisendrache is clearly feeding the wolves on Mob of the Dead. And, you know, I get it. They're probably running out of ideas, and, you know, if I were to sit back for 100 hours trying to think of new ideas, who knows? Maybe, I don't know if I could come up with something that's worth it, right? Who knows? But at that point, I would almost say, and again, I don't want to criticize them because I'm not sure if I don't want to criticize something that I'm not aware of if they're already doing. If they are, that's fantastic. But if they're not, what I'd hope they're doing is they're looking at the community for map ideas and such, because I've played maps on PC Zombies. They're in competition with some of the Triarch maps. Like, some of them, if not, are better than other ones. And so, yeah, I think they can definitely work on that. And I'm not against, with the whole feeding the stuff. I guess what they're saying is oh, you know, what about wonder weapons? I don't know. I just hope that they can integrate new ideas. So, because again, PC Zombies, I've heard they're modding that, so I might go to BO3 Zombies. So but that's going to be the first impressions. Again, overall, I loved it. Just talking about things that I hope they can work on. So I'll probably be doing a video next where I heal up the Randys. So we'll see. Anyways, take care, guys.